Greetings, fellow CTFers. Bet you didn't know that in the Courage episode, Courage the Fly, Eustace laughs at a man dancing on TV. That man is the show's creator, John Dilworth. If I was Eustace, I wouldn't laugh at the guy who has the power to turn me into a kangaroo monster. But that's just me. That's it for Bet You Didn't Know. I'm Lenny Baxter. Greetings, fellow CTFers. Bet you didn't know that in the Dexter's Laboratory episode, Beard to be Feared, two cartoon legends make a surprise appearance. While Dexter is trotting around in his newfound facial hair, who takes the gander but our old pals, Fred Flintstone and George Jetson. And from the looks on their faces, even the manliest cartoons can't compete with Dexter's bad beard. That's it for Bet You Didn't Know. I'm Lenny Baxter. Greetings, fellow CTFers. Bet you didn't know that in the Dexter's Laboratory episode, Just an Old-Fashioned Lab Song, Dexter's piano teacher is voiced by none other than Paul Williams. Who's Paul Williams? Well, you know him as the voice of the Penguin on Batman.
Befouled by a couple of fledglings.
But I'll bet you didn't know he wrote the theme song to The Love Boat. Now that's talent.
When my music meets
That's it for Bet You Didn't Know. I'm Lenny Baxter.
of the giants, and they'll solve all their problems and throw their troubles away.
Greetings, fellow CTFers. Bet you didn't know that in the Powerpuff Girls episode 20, A Very Special Blossom, we see what Mojo Jojo does to relax from his days of threatening the city of Townsville with his wrath. Do you believe he builds ships in bottles? And don't miss the portrait of his pop, the crusty old sea monkey. Looks like the peel doesn't fall far from the banana. That's it for Bet You Didn't Know. I'm Lenny Baxter. Greetings, fellow CTFers. Bet you didn't know, in the episode Pop Goes the Eds wear coveralls labeled Ed's High Be Gone. Later, in the episode To Sir with Ed, they reuse the same coveralls, but they cross out High and make it Ed's Snake Be Gone. Inspired by the Ed's genius at conservation, I wear my underwear 2 days, not one. But that's a different story. To find out more, log on to my website. That's it for Bet You Didn't Know. I'm Lenny Baxter. Greetings, fellow CTFers. In the Powerpuff Girls episode, Slumbering with the Enemy, the girls swoon over various heartthrobs in a teen mag. The hunks pictured include the show's creator, Craig McCracken, and director Gendy Tartakovsky. If only animators were as loved as the empty-headed pretty boys that pass for actors and musicians these days. But the general public isn't as cool as us, so it probably won't happen. That's it for Bet You Didn't Know. I'm Lenny Baxter. Greetings, fellow CTFers. Bet you didn't know that in Johnny Bravo episode 4, 'Twas the Night, your old buddy Scoob gets a visit from Johnny, who's filling in for Santa. And what does Scooby get for Christmas? What every talking dog needs. 10 weeks at the Cindy Brady Speech Therapy School. Yeah, that and a nickel will get you a hot cup of nothing. That's it for Bet You Didn't Know. I'm Lenny Baxter. Greetings, fellow CTFers. Bet you didn't know that Powerpuff Girls episode 11, Mime for a Change, has a surprise guest appearance. When the Powerpuff Girls are rocking out to defeat the evil mime, in the audience there, see? George Jetson. There's no mistaking it. Seems you gotta travel back in time to rock and roll. That's it for Bet You Didn't Know. I'm Lenny Baxter. Greetings, fellow TTFers. Bet you didn't know, in episode 3 of Sheep in the Big City, Home for the Holidays, 2 bystanders are carrying packages that resemble the letters M and O. The creator's name is Mo Willems. M-O, Mo. Yeah, if that's a coincidence, I'm Johnny Bravo. That's it for Bet You Didn't Know. I'm Lenny Baxter. Greetings, fellow TTFers. Ever notice that a lot of the products encourage the cowardly dog have a dill in front, like the Dillvac? Clearly that's a nod to the show's creator, John Dilworth. You won't read that on Ain't It Cool News. That's it for Bet You Didn't Know. I'm Lenny Baxter. Greetings, fellow TTFers. Bet you didn't know, Dexter is shrinking. Well, not really, but you will notice the current Dexter is shorter than in his earlier seasons, and his lab coat has 1 less button. Don't worry though, it's common for cartoons to evolve over the years. Just look at Bugs Bunny. Now if only my animators would get rid of my gut. That's it for Bet You Didn't Know. I'm Lenny Baxter. Greetings, fellow TTFers. Buck Tudrussell of Time Squad gets beat up a lot throughout history. But do you know how many times he gets the old 1-2 in the first 13 episodes? 4 times. He gets what for from Blackbeard, Beethoven, Julius Caesar, and Josephine Bonaparte.
Lady, I ain't had my butt kicked like that in years.
Now, I can understand the first 3 being a little temperamental, but Josephine, I guess listening to Little Napoleon all day will burn anybody's baguette. That's the type of French bread. That's it for Bet You Didn't Know. I'm Lenny Baxter. Greetings, fellow TTFers. The Time Squad meets a lot of interesting characters throughout time. But I bet you don't know who they run into the most. I cannot tell a lie. It's Otto's favorite historical figure, Mr. George Washington.
You're George Washington!
He shows up in the episodes Houdini Whodunit, The Recruitment Ad, and Betsy Ross Flies Her Freak Flag. Not a bad fellow to run into either. That's it for Bet You Didn't Know. I'm Lenny Baxter. Greetings, fellow TTFers. Bet you didn't know that in the Dexter's Laboratory episode, Dynamite, 2 heroes from the past recruit Dexter for his expertise. The Blue Falcon brings Dynamite in for a tune-up. But when Dexter's new Dynamite runs rampant, of course it takes the original, and better, I might add, Dog Wonder to save the day. If it ain't broke, boys, don't fix it. That's it for Bet You Didn't Know. I'm Lenny Baxter.